Can you see me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay. And you
Just
can see me,
give me
right?
1 second.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. So, Paula, how was your day?
My day was good, sir. It was pretty well. It
Okay.
was nothing special, sir. It was like normal day, like as usual.
Nothing special. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. I just want to let you know a few things, right? Anyway, are you familiar with the topic for the day? Like, did you have your dinner? Did you have your dinner for today, like tonight?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite food? Your favorite food item?
Okay. My favorite food item. Okay, so my favorite food. Yes, I love to eat.
Sure.
Chola bhatura. It is one of my favorite food, I would say. There is a famous restaurant in our city. The restaurant name is Bengal Sweet, and food is really yummy and delicious. I love eating
You
there.
love the food over there. Nice, nice. You know, someday
Yes,
I'm gonna come over there. I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna try that out. I'll probably take you
yeah,
out for dinner
definitely,
again. Okay,
definitely,
okay.
sir. You should,
All right.
you should at least one time.
I will for sure. For sure. Anyway, you're familiar with the topic for the day?
Yes, sir. I am. We can
So
talk
it's
about
books
it.
versus television, right?
Yes.
So what do you think about books? I'll just ask about books first. What do you think about books? Are you interested in reading books? All kinds, genres, all kinds of genres.
Yes, sir. I nowadays, earlier I used to hate. I used to, shield myself away from reading book. I was not familiar. It was really one of the biggest tough, work for me. I used to shield myself away from reading, but now, recently I have been reading books for 2 months, and I have, seen and observed one thing is that we all we should not read book because we get to not just it is okay that we get to learn lot of things and which is literally if we read book, then first of all, if we read book, then we know how to read and write, and it will help us in exam purpose, for exam purpose. And and when we read book, it also give we get to learn lot of things, a lot of new words, new sentences, new vocabulary, or how to say one things in a different way, so that and if we use those things when we have conversation with anyone, so it just enhance our confidence. It just enhance our confidence and we feel more comfortable. So for that, I think we should read book, and it is one of the mm, good habit which we should develop.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So I like the way you presented it, and I like the way you should shield away from certain things. And like that was nice. So now, what is your opinion about television? What do you think about television?
Television is, I'm not against the television. Television is literally good it has his one uses, but and because television is also one of the most useful and more important in our day life, because now right now we are sitting at home, or we can get all the information whatever things has been happening, not only in India but all over the world. We can just open and click some buttons of our television, and we can see that, we can get to know that in a very less amount of time. So it is also good. I'm not against it.
Okay, okay. So, which was the
Yes.
last movie you watched?
The movie was, yes, the movie was, I was a date.
A date.
A date, yes.
Okay. So we are gonna do a little bit of a practice today. I know we have a topic for the day, but let's keep the topic aside. I want you to
Okay.
narrate the story of the movie to me, and you have to do it
Uh,
in 5 to 8 minutes. I'll give you 5 to 8 minutes. I want you to think about it. I'll give you 2 minutes to think. I'll give you 2 minutes to think. And in 8 minutes, you are supposed to, like, we are already, let's see how many. We have completed 6 minutes already. Okay. So I'm
Yes.
going to give you 2 minutes to think about it. Okay. And then I'll give you 8 minutes to speak about it. After that, the 2 minutes we'll do the feedback session. Okay. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
called narration practice. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of narration practice. You're going to summarize and narrate. Right. So I'm looking forward to it. Don't worry, I'll be muting my mic because otherwise I'll intervene. Okay. So I want you to speak continuously. Be free, be relaxed, don't be too conscious. You can think for 2 minutes. Okay. Your time
Yes, sir.
starts now. Start thinking now. Think for 2 minutes and then you should start telling me the story in a short way, but it should not exceed
Yes,
eight
sir.
minutes. Okay, it should not exceed 8 minutes. If you can reduce the time, perfect. Okay, your time starts now.
I'm ready for that, sir.
You're already ready. Okay, that's good. That's okay. You can start.
Mhm. Okay, so this story is about a girl and boys and who live in another city, who live in somewhere in Mumbai, and they both are in same class, and this year they completed their study. And actors in this movie, actor, he did some work in her favor, and in return he asked her to come or visit or explore a place. The place is Bangalore, and so he asked her to come and visit with her. So she agreed with him with his decision, and after next day it was on Sunday. They decided to go and visit. So they both went there to just to visit and explore. Actually, in this movie, actor he is very interested to visit new places, explore new places, go to know the places. And he was he was literally curious to know about it, because he get opportunity to know the food, what they people eat, how do they talk, which language they do speak, how do they understand each other. So he was literally fond of knowing these all the things. So is he asked her to go with him just for company purpose. And then they both went there, they visited, they explored the places. And after that, suddenly the actor he fall in love with the girl. And then the girl, she was love in someone else, love she was love in someone else. So there were some confront happening, fight happening between them. And then they decided to come out, return back to their home, because their time was over. So they decided to come back to their places. And while they were coming, and then she fight with her ex-boyfriend. And then he tried to understand, he convinced her. And then she started loving each other. Then she fall in love with him, or they started loving each other. And so they both come back their home, and they got married. So that's how the movies completed.
It's nice. You actually wrapped it up really fast. I was expecting you to go a little farther. That was good. Did you like the movie?
Yes, I liked. I am the person who love watching South Indian movie, and yes, I literally like the movies.
Okay, so which other South
I,
Indian movies have you watched?
okay, so South Indian. I don't know the name of all the movies, but I have watched. I have watched Bahubali, one, two, Puspa. These are some movies I have watched.
Okay. So what do you think about acting? You like acting? You like being part of movies and all?
Mm, I think it is one of the tough work I
Yes.
would say, because
But do you like
how
it?
they, yes, I liked it,
Okay.
because and I don't understand how people they do that. I mean, it is literally tough how to handle all the situation, when to make audience laugh, when to make audience sentiment. So it is literally tough
It is.
to do
I
that.
agree. I see that you already did your research in that area. Seems like you were interested about it at some point. Anyway, so you spoke today, right? So I want you to evaluate that by yourself. What do you think? How did you do? How did you narrate the story? What do you think about it?
Okay, so just I visualize the entire story, whatever things happened, whatever works were entire the movie. I just visualize in my mind and just
Right,
try to express those things point by point.
right, right. And you did a good job in that actually. It's just that some areas you're getting the vocabulary. That's a good sign. You're getting the right vocabulary, but you're little slow because we are not having the exact kind of fluency, but you'll get into the rhythm really fast. Okay, you're going in the right track. I promise you that. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now,
Thank you, sir.
um, I want you to speak about few things. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you. Like, I want you to use a word in a sentence. All right. Um, textbook.
Yes.
What do you mean by textbook? I know it's not easy to describe a text, but textbook is actually a book, and it's simply a book prepared by an author, mostly used for schools and colleges, mostly for education purposes. That's textbook, okay? But there could be religious textbooks, there could be educational textbooks, there could be recreational textbooks. There are a lot kind of textbook, workbooks, etc. But what I want you to do, I want you to use the word textbook in a sentence. I want you to construct a sentence using the word textbook. Sounds good?
Yes, sir.
Please do.
Okay, so yes, sir. So see, as I mentioned at the beginning of the session, that recently I have started reading. I have been reading textbook for 2 months, and the textbook name is Yakshini. The writer's name is Neil De Silva. He is a paranormal investigator, and he has,
Okay.
yes, he has written more than 12 to 13 books as far as I remember. So I
Okay.
have been reading his book.
Okay. What do you think about his books? Like, what are your concepts, your perception towards his book? Like, give me a review of his books, your version.
Okay, so this book is about, this book is related to one accident which was happening in India, where he has mentioned a girl, how she gets power from the god, and what we call Devi Shakti. She gets in this book, and when someone is try to teach her or try to and disturb her, then the power comes out from her body and kill the person who try to teach her. So that is, he tried to mention in this book. So
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so interesting. That's nice. So, what do you think about telecasting? What do you think about the word telecasting? A simple sentence. Simple sentence. So, what is a sentence? Okay, so
okay, so
yeah, a simple sentence, just one simple sentence that should use the word telecasting or telecast.
okay, so few days back, as I was mentioned that I was watching a movie. I don't know the movie name, but there, media people, they were, telecasting the live video just to show the real truth to the public.
Okay, I accept that, but you can refine the sentence like this. The media were telecasting the events live on TV.
Okay,
That's it.
so media
Simple
were
sentence.
telecasting live events on TV.
Mhm. or the media people were telecasting, or that's up to you. But yes, the lesser, see, whenever somebody asks you to frame a sentence, it has to be very, very simple. Don't go to the big story. Just small, cute things are fine. Okay, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have only 20 seconds left in the class. What do you think about the class? How did you like it?
Yes, sir. I liked it. It was something, I expected before joining the session, and it went well. Yes, sir. I am very, and I am feeling enthusiastic about it.
Yes. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. I see there is improvement in your ankle already. But we will be, like these are the smallest tasks, and I'm gonna give you bigger, bigger tasks. And we're gonna have a debate, and we're gonna have a live interview. We are gonna do a lot of things. So get ready for all of that. Please keep reading. Please keep watching English conversations. Okay, and you're gonna get wherever you want. Okay, so
Yes, sir,
I
definitely.
am gonna take the leave for today. All right. Take care.
Okay, sir. Thank you so
Good
much
night.
for giving your
Bye bye.
precious
You're
time.
very
Thank you
welcome.
so
You're
much.
very welcome.
Good
Take
night.
care. Good night.